Man, this is crazy. The WWE has released Husky Harris, better known as Bray Wyatt or The Fiend. This is crazy, a little peculiar. The timing is a little peculiar. A couple days ago, we just saw a picture of Bray Wyatt come out showing that he looks like the best physical condition that we've seen him in his WWE tenure. So a few days later now, here we are. He's released. That's kind of crazy to me, man. He's definitely one of the biggest names in wrestling today. Definitely one of WWE's biggest names. Definitely their biggest gimmick. So it's kind of peculiar. We haven't seen him on TV in a couple of months rather. To be all fair, it could be mental health related. It could be, I've heard that he's been, going through a little bit of mental or depression and stuff like that, which is all normal, all natural, considering he just lost one of his closest friends in Luke Harper. So that's not, far off of the normal. Hopefully it's not creative related. I know, he could be a little bit bitter that, Alexa Bliss has kind of hijacked everything and it's kind of the limelight of this whole gimmick that was his. And, hopefully it's not creative because, to be honest, Bray Wyatt is one of the cooler characters in wrestling today. And I say characters, not wrestlers. He is an amazing wrestler. He's amazing in-ring talent. His psychology is all there, but the character is the main appeal. Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, all that is the main attraction, main lure, main appeal. And I hope it's not creative because I do not want to see Bray Wyatt in AEW. I do not want to see him TNA. I do not want to see some ripoff of the Fiend in AEW. As much as WWE has dropped the ball with Bray Wyatt's booking and such, I love his history in WWE. I love the Wyatt family. I love the Fiend, and I love how the Fiend was able to incorporate all that and kind of patch up some things. So I don't want to see him jump ship. So I do hope that this is just a mutual agreement between the two companies, that the two parties involved, that it's like, hey, you need some time, we'll give you some time. And also the silver lining, I think Bray is one of the few talents that can benefit from some time off and benefit even better to reinvigorate himself on a return. So, anytime a wrestler is released, first thing I think about is how cool that return is, or maybe if they'll debut somewhere else. Braun Strowman, for example. I don't want to see Braun Strowman in another promotion. I would love to see him as a surprise Royal Rumble entrance in the future. Not too far in the future, but not too soon in the future. And I think Bray is the same thing. I think he can. I think his whole thing can be reinvigorated with a little time off and an appropriate return. Timing is everything. So as long as the timing is right for his return, I think the Fiend can be better than ever, come back stronger than ever. If you remember, when they originally came out with the Fiend, the entire plan was kind of to have the Fiend as like the new Undertaker, where he would be not an attraction that you would see every week. They said he'd be used maybe once a month, once every few months you might see him. A typical WWE thing. Once you get a couple ratings and the money, they throw all that shit out. So I think by week 3 he was starting to be on TV every single week, and they started to do his thing. So then the questionable booking followed that, and he some questionable losses and stuff like that. Then Alexa came as an extension of his character. We started to see him kind of fizzle out a little bit more, kind of fade away. So again, I think a return can benefit him greatly, and I just hope that this isn't anything, with animosity in regards to him in the company, because, like I said, in ring he's phenomenal. He's great. He's a great wrestler. He's got the psychology in there and stuff, but he really benefits from his character and his past, and Bray is probably the most creative person working today, and I say that because he has found ways to take this character that they've derailed from booking and stuff. He always gets it back on track. He reinvents himself and he comes back. He's created gold multiple times. Even when WWE has taken that gold and thrown it back in the river, he's went and found it again, brought it right back out. It's a very hard thing to do. Not many talents can do that. So Bray, I wish you the best. I hope everything's going well with you. This was a big surprise, but there is some silver linings. Let's pay attention to that, and let's watch this thing. We'll see. And I hope Bray comes back. I'm sure he'll come back sooner than later.